Johnson City's commission set to meet tomorrow night, and on the agenda, citizens can voice their concern over a recent settlement. That lawsuit was filed by a woman who claimed to be a sexual assault victim of convicted child abuser Sean Williams. Now the public can weigh in on the $28 million settlement to that lawsuit. News Channel 11's Belle Johnson spoke with local advocates and city leaders about how the meeting could go. Belle?
Casey, the lawsuit alleges the Johnson City Police Department did not fully investigate Williams, who is now a convicted child rapist. News Channel 11 spoke with two community advocates and the mayor of Johnson City to see what each party wants to see come from the meeting. City leaders will hear from citizens concerned with the $28 million settlement on the Jane Doe lawsuit. Earlier, it was announced $27 million of the lawsuit would come from the city reserve. The Johnson City Commission meeting set for Thursday has a place on the agenda for the public to weigh in. Emma Sherlin with the Tri-Cities Mutual Aid says this will help with the dialogue between the city and the citizens.
In order for us to move forward from this as a community, we need to be in dialogue together. This is a $28 million problem that falls on the taxpayers. If this problem was addressed, we could have been spending that $28 million on things that we actually want and desire for the city.
Ben Putland has been advocating for the women in the lawsuit since the news first broke.
I think people are excited in general that they're finally doing something to acknowledge it on some level. I think there's a lot of distrust. I think that people in Johnson City and the surrounding areas are concerned about a lack of transparency and the further erosion of that trust going forward. So this is a nice first step.
Mayor of Johnson City, John Hunter, says he wants to hear what the people have to say.
We received a request earlier this week, in fact, to see if we would consider adding an item to this week's agenda that would allow for public comment on the settlement. Given the significance of this for our city and for the community, we're happy. We're happy to accommodate that request, and we look forward to hearing what they have to say.
Those who want to speak must fill out a request for public comment form at least 12 hours in advance on the Johnson City website. Once a request is filled out, 3 minutes will be allotted for each person. The meeting will have a maximum of 12 speakers. And the commission meeting will be located at the Water and Sewer Services Complex on Eddie Williams Road. It will begin at 6 p.m. You can find a link to the request for public comment form on our website, wjhl.com. Casey?